I spent my whole life thinking I was a freak destined to be alone. Then my ex-friend's mom made me realize something about myself that validated everything. The first friend I lost was in second grade when my friend Mia and I were having a sleepover. She woke up in the middle of the night and found me standing at her bedroom door, touching the doorknob over and over. "What are you doing?" "Nothing," I replied. "Go back to sleep." "Why are you touching the door like that?" I couldn't explain that if I didn't touch it exactly right, something bad would happen to my mom. I didn't have words for it. I just knew I had to do it until it felt okay. She told everyone at school the next day that I was creepy. Her mom called my mom and said maybe I shouldn't come over anymore. By fourth grade, I'd learned to hide it better. The counting, the checking, the way I had to tap things in patterns of 4 or my stomach would twist into knots. I did it when no one was looking. In bathroom stalls, under my desk, behind my backpack. But I couldn't hide the questions. "Are you sure you're not mad at me?" I'd ask my friends daily. "I told you I'm not mad, but are you sure? You seem mad." "Oh my god, stop asking me that." I'd ask the same question 15 times and not even realize it. I needed to hear the answer until it felt right, until the anxiety released. Sometimes it never did. By 6th grade, people stopped inviting me places. I was too much. I was exhausting. I tried so hard to stop, but the thoughts would come. "She hates you. You said something wrong. You're a bad person." My parents thought I was just anxious. "Stop worrying so much," Mom would say. "You're overthinking everything." I wasn't overthinking. I was drowning. In 8th grade, I got invited to Hannah's birthday party. I was so excited. I spent 2 hours getting ready, checking and rechecking that I had everything. I made my mom promise 4 times that she'd pick me up at exactly 9. The party was fine until I used the bathroom. I was washing my hands when the thought came, what if you didn't wash them well enough? What if there's still something on them? What if you touch the food and everyone gets sick and it's your fault? So I washed them again and again. The water was scalding, but I couldn't stop. The thought kept looping. Not clean enough, not safe, do it again. I was in there for 20 minutes. When I came out, my hands were raw and red. Hannah looked at me weird. I made an excuse about my stomach, but I saw her whisper something to Brittany, and they both looked at me and laughed. Hannah stopped talking to me after that. A month later, I was at the grocery store with my mom. We ran into Hannah and her mom, Mrs. Reeves. Hannah pretended I didn't exist, but Mrs. Reeves kept looking at me, at my hands. They were cracked and bleeding. I'd been washing them so much the skin had split open. "Elena," she said quietly, "can I talk to you for a second?" My mom looked confused but nodded. Mrs. Reeves pulled me aside near the frozen foods. Her voice was gentle. "How long have you been washing your hands like that?" I shoved them in my pockets. "I don't know what you mean." "At the birthday party. You were in the bathroom for a long time, and now your hands look like this." She paused. "Do you have thoughts that won't go away? Thoughts that make you feel like you have to do things a certain way or something bad will happen?" My whole body went cold. "How do you know that?" "Because my sister has OCD, and what you're describing, the checking, the washing, the questions, it sounds exactly like what she went through before she got help." I didn't say anything. I couldn't. "It's not your fault," she said. "It's not a personality flaw. It's a condition, and it's treatable." She talked to my mom for an hour in the parking lot. My mom cried. She kept saying, "I thought she was just anxious, and why didn't I see it?" Mrs. Reeves gave her a name, a specialist. 2 weeks later, I was diagnosed with OCD, severe, probably since early childhood. The therapist explained it in a way that finally made sense. The intrusive thoughts weren't me. The compulsions were my brain's broken way of trying to feel safe. I wasn't weird. I wasn't creepy. I wasn't too much. I was sick, and there was treatment. I started therapy. I started medication. I learned that the thoughts would come, but I didn't have to obey them. It was the hardest thing I've ever done. Hannah never apologized for ditching me. Neither did Mia or Brittany or any of the others. But Mrs. Reeves still checks on me. Every few months she texts to ask how I'm doing. She didn't have to help me. I wasn't her kid. I wasn't even her kid's friend anymore. She helped me anyway. Last week I went an entire day without washing my hands more than a normal amount. I texted her a picture of them. Smooth, healed, no cracks. She wrote back, "I'm so proud of you."